What if humanity isn't the first civilization to rise on Earth? What if the history we've been taught is only the latest chapter in a story that stretches back millions of years? Imagine a world long before humans existed, a world where intelligence had already begun to shape the planet, leaving traces so subtle that time itself has hidden them beneath layers of rock, soil, and forgotten landscapes. Earth is a planet in constant transformation. Over billions of years, continents have drifted, oceans have surged and receded, and countless species have emerged, flourished, and vanished. Entire ecosystems have disappeared, leaving behind only fossils and traces embedded deep within the rock. The dinosaurs ruled for more than 160 million years, dominating the planet with forms and behaviors we are only beginning to understand. Yet, any structures they might have built, any societies they might have formed, are gone, erased by the relentless forces of nature. Before we go any further, I'd like to ask you something simple. Where are you listening from right now, not only on the map, but within your day? Are you settling down after hours that felt a little too full, or easing into rest earlier than usual? And what time is it where you are? It feels right to ask, because the story we're about to enter exists beyond our usual sense of time. The world we're exploring tonight doesn't follow clocks or calendars. It unfolds across stretches so vast they hardly seem to move at all. If this space feels calming to you, or if gentle science helps your thoughts relax their hold, you're always welcome to like the video, subscribe to stay tuned, and at the end, share your thoughts in the comment. It simply helps this quiet corner reach others who may also be looking for something steady and unhurried to listen to, though there's never any rush here. Now, let's begin gently as we dive back into, was there an advanced civilization before humans? The question is profound. If another civilization existed long before humans, would we even recognize its remnants today? Could advanced structures, technologies, or written records have been obliterated by the shifting plates of the Earth, by volcanic eruptions, by rising oceans and millennia of erosion? Mountains crumble, rivers carve deep valleys, and oceans swallow vast landscapes. Most of what we see on the surface today is geologically young, leaving little room for evidence from civilizations that might have existed hundreds of millions of years ago. In 2018, scientists proposed what is now known as the Silurian hypothesis. It isn't a claim of proof, but a scientific question. If an industrial civilization had existed long before humans, what traces would it leave in the geological record? Plastics, synthetic chemicals, isotopic anomalies. These could be fingerprints of technology. Yet over millions of years, these traces might appear indistinguishable from natural processes. Steel corrodes, concrete crumbles, buildings collapse. Within a few thousand years, even the tallest skyscrapers begin to deteriorate. Within millions, almost everything we build could vanish entirely, leaving only subtle anomalies hidden in sediment layers, waiting to be discovered. Earth itself has cycles of creation and destruction. Around 66 million years ago, an asteroid struck the planet, ending the reign of the dinosaurs. Entire ecosystems disappeared in an instant, reshaping the path of evolution. But the history of the Earth is filled with countless lesser-known events: supervolcanoes, asteroid impacts, ice ages, and sudden climate shifts. Could any pre-human civilizations have been wiped out in such catastrophes, leaving only fragments of evidence scattered across the globe? Some of the most compelling mysteries come from geological anomalies and fossil records. Sudden spikes in carbon levels, unexplained climate events, and mass extinction periods often defy simple explanations. Take, for example, the Paleocene to Eocene thermal maximum around 56 million years ago. During this period, global temperatures rose dramatically, oceans acidified, and life had to adapt or perish. Scientists speculate on natural causes such as volcanic activity or methane release, but nothing is completely certain. Could such events, in ways we do not yet understand, coincide with the rise and fall of civilizations we have yet to discover? Intelligence, though rare, is not impossible more than once. Some prehistoric species, like Troodon, had unusually large brain-to-body ratios for their time, suggesting the potential for higher cognitive abilities. Evolution experiments constantly, and over millions of years, life has had ample opportunity to develop intelligence in different forms. If the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs never struck, what kind of world might have emerged? Could another species have developed tools, language, social organization, or even technology comparable to humanity? Throughout history, certain archaeological sites continue to puzzle researchers. Göbekli Tepe, for instance, predates other known human civilizations by thousands of years. Its intricate stonework and advanced planning challenge our understanding of early human technology. Some have speculated whether such sites were built atop older foundations, remnants of civilizations now lost. Elsewhere, mysterious carvings, anomalous artifacts, and formations that defy easy explanation hint at possibilities that modern science has yet to fully explore. The fragility of civilization is another crucial consideration. Humanity itself is transient. In just a few thousand years, forests would reclaim cities. In tens of thousands of years, erosion would flatten highways, monuments, and infrastructure. After millions of years, tectonic activity and shifting of continents would erase almost all signs of human civilization. Only traces of plastic, chemical anomalies, or slight isotopic changes in the geological record would remain. Imagine the evidence of a civilization that rose hundreds of millions of years ago. Nearly everything would be gone, and what little remains could easily be mistaken for natural formations. Even the Earth's oceans hide secrets. Vast submerged landscapes and ancient coastlines, now beneath miles of water, could conceal cities, monuments, or technological artifacts that existed long before humans. The planet's deep time stretches far beyond human comprehension, and its ability to erase is extraordinary. What might be waiting beneath the waves or buried deep in layers of rock, hidden from our view until the right technology or insight allows us to see? Science encourages us to ask these difficult questions. The possibility of a forgotten civilization challenges our assumptions about human uniqueness. Humanity has existed for a tiny fraction of the Earth's history, and it is conceivable that we are not the first intelligent life to experiment with tools, society, and technology on this planet. Perhaps we are the latest attempt, the current chapter in a story that has repeated itself many times. Every anomaly, every unexplained structure, every sudden shift in the geological record could be a whisper from the past. Evidence of intelligence, if it existed, may be hidden in ways we cannot yet interpret. The search itself forces us to confront the immensity of time, the fragility of civilization, and the potential depth of Earth's history beyond human memory. And so we are left with questions. Could there have been civilizations that rose and fell long before humans? Could their cities, their knowledge, their existence have been completely erased, leaving only subtle clues in stone, sediment, or deep within the planet itself? What might we discover if we look closely at the rocks, the ruins, and the remnants of Earth's deep past? The possibility is humbling. If Earth has reset itself before, if civilizations have come and gone long before we arrived, then our understanding of history is incomplete. Humanity may not be the pinnacle of intelligence on this planet. We may simply be the most recent chapter, temporary witnesses to a story that began long before us and will continue long after. Until evidence is found, we are left with speculation, wonder, and the haunting possibility that we share our world with countless forgotten histories. And perhaps one day, the secrets of a civilization lost to time will emerge, rewriting everything we think we know about life on Earth, intelligence, and the very nature of history itself. Wishing you a warm good night as you prepare to sleep and sweet dreams.